Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome. I am just another Pokedad, and if you know where I stole my intro from, you're my kind of geek, and I say geek lovingly. I've had a little bit of a delay here getting to the next of Tablemon's VMAX challenges, and that's because Brilliant Stars has released, and along with that, the new Pokemon PTCG Live came out for those of you in Canada or playing over a VPN. Wink, wink. Why did I do that? I didn't wink. I closed my eyes. A wink is this, right? I know how to wink. What am I doing? I don't even know. Crazy. Got crazy eyes suddenly. Sorry. I've been testing out Brilliant Stars, not playing on PTCG Live because I don't live in Canada. Did I do it right that time? I'll give my thoughts on that at another time. But right now, we're moving on to Gardevoir. The big question was, do I add Brilliant Stars to decks, or do I try and play without? And I've decided I am going to add new cards to decks that I build here on out. And there are some more VMAXs I'm going to have to add to this challenge, I think, if I get that far into it. But I am allowing myself to add Brilliant Stars to the decks. So I do have maybe one card, two tops, in this current Gardevoir build. So let's check out the deck. So we're playing a Gardevoir VMAX deck. Gardevoir VMAX does 320 has 320 hit points, does 180 damage for 2 psychic and 1 colorless with max cure, and it heals 50 damage from itself. So it's a 2-shotting anything of relevance for sure. But that's who we've got as our main attacker. We are playing 4 copies of the Gardevoir V for 1 psychic, 30 damage, magical shot, or for the same 2 and a colorless, swelling pulse, 120. And if it was healed during this turn, the attack does 80 more damage. So 200 tops. We're running 2 copies of Crobat V to give us some draw support, 2 copies of Indeedee V to heal 20 damage, because healing is going to be the name of this game. We're running 2 copies of Zacian V just so we can get Roar of the Sword on the first turn, hopefully, and get this powered up. Because 3 to do 180 damage, we at least want to be doing that the first time we can attack. We're running 4 Fog Crystal, 2 copies of Hyper Potion to heal 120 damage and discard 2 energy. 3 Lucky Ice Pops, so we can flip some coins and hopefully heal more than 20 damage at a time. 3 copies of Quick Ball. 3 copies of Suspicious Food Tin, so we can discard energy and heal 80 damage. 2 switches. 2 Team Yell Towels, so we can heal 50 from everybody on the line. 3 Ultra Ball, and I gotta tell you, I am more than excited that Ultra Ball is back in the format. I love Ultra Ball. I really do. Train Court. 3 copies, 2 Boss's Orders, 2 Marnies, 3 Professor's Research, 1 copy of Raihan, 1 Air Balloon, 1 Choice Belt. So I guess 2 cards from the new format, new set. 30 more damage to Pokemon V. So that helps, gets us up to 210. So that's not terrible, I guess. 1 memory capsule, so we can use previous attacks. And then 4 horror energy and 7 psychic energy. That's the deck. Of all the decks I've had no confidence in, this is the one I really have no confidence in. But we're going to try it out. We're going to have some fun. 5 games tops. Again, the VMAX challenge, playing a deck built around a single particular VMAX. So this one is Gardevoir V. This is, I believe, number 6 in our series. Tablemon, the wonderful player from Mexico, created this. And Pablo, thank you. I'm having a lot of fun playing it. So let's check it out. I'm going to play a maximum of 5 games. If I lose all 5, it goes in the loss column. If I win one of the 5, fingers crossed, it goes in the win column. So far, I think we're 5-0, so we're doing all right. Let's see if we can get a win out of this one. Yes, we shall go first. And I did change. I realized that I hadn't updated our overlay above me, so we are at 5 wins, 0 losses. Now that's match losses. We've had plenty of game losses, so. And this one will be almost assuredly a game loss. So I don't know why I attached to the active. I should have certainly attached to the bench. So I'll spread my love, even though that puts me a turn behind. That was just foolish of me. Not thinking, because Meloetta can do 210 very easily on turn 1. And then if they don't do 210 on turn 1, then I'm just spreading around for no reason. But they can't boss and do 210 on turn 1. They could cross switcher, but that's an unlikely scenario. So I don't know why I attached there. That was certainly operator error. All right. So is anyone going to this Salt Lake City Regional coming up? It'll be interesting if it in fact does. See? So I will roll the dice, because they certainly, again, in order to do the damage, they can't boss, because they'll need to release a sparkle on the same turn. So, but otherwise, we're in a dead drawing kind of situation. Well, sure, I'll give you Zacian at this point, because why wouldn't I? And I say give you as if you're going to knock him out, which you may, because a single attachment and the, yep, so certainly a knockout coming, and I'm in a bad spot, but what can you do against Mew? The best deck in the format, for sure. Old Cemetery, which doesn't affect us in any way. The question is, do I lean into it in hope that I draw something? The answer is no. I'm going to not. And of course I would have drawn into so a big 30 and another knockout coming, although, well, no, I don't know what attack he, oops, I don't know what attack he used last time. Melodious Echo. So, yeah. So he's got the knockout here. That puts us just too far. Oh, he's got the knockout here. So definitely puts us too far behind. So that's a well played, and we're done. One loss in the books. We will still go first and hope for the best. Starting with the Gardevoir, we do have an Ultra Ball, so we can get out a Zacian. Which we don't need, which is good, because I'd rather Ultra Ball for a Gardevoir VMAX on the next turn. And maybe get extraordinarily lucky. Manaphy with the new Wave Veils to prevent bench damage. I'm going to see this, I imagine, in quite a few decks. Although, with the threat of Manaphy, I wonder if that will curb the few decks that are actually playing bench damage. I just don't know whether it'll be a chicken or the egg kind of situation. Ultra Ball, I'm not the only one excited that it's back. Oh, so we're in a Mad Party deck. We don't trade well, that is for sure. So the only hope is that we can heal enough, because we're going to be taking knockouts. That's the easy part. The healing part is going to be the hope that they're not hitting 320 before we can take maybe 3 knockouts. So we're going to I don't know which one to get rid of. I think it'll be these two, though. I need to draw more cards. I think that's actually more important than evolving this turn. Even though evolving, I think, is going to be important. So now let's evolve. Now let's evolve. We're getting rid of a lot of healing, and for no reason there. But we take our first knockout, so that's important. Choice Belt, not going to come into play in this matchup for certain. 1, 2, 3. And it's 20 times, so we're at 60. I like this new Bibarel, who evolves from Bidoof. So Bibarel, which has the old Octillery ability of drawing up till you have 5 cards in your hand. Where now are we at? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. More. 5, 8, 9. Okay. So, let's do this. Brother, I don't. I mean, I sort of have to do this. For a waste of a turn. Oh, this is just such a... I mean, Gardevoir just has nothing redeeming. It's built around healing. I mean, I built it around healing. I shouldn't say Gardevoir has nothing redeeming. I've built a deck that has nothing redeeming. Maybe... So if I don't win this match, I'm gonna retool the deck, I think. And not even when I don't win this match. Or if I don't. It's when I don't win this match. Because I there's no way I can win this match. There's just zero chance that I can win this match. I don't even know. Because when he's knocked out next turn, I have no attack. So I may as well just do this. Take the knockout. Well, there's what I needed to attach to this turn. So I get knocked out here. Literally have nothing. I mean, I could take a knockout. Oh, my goodness, that is the top deck of the century. Because at least I take this knockout. I mean, I'm going to get knocked out here. But at least I put up a good fight, right? At least I put up a good fight. Went down swinging. I mean, there's nothing I can do here. So I'm certainly going to, but I just want to see what I draw into. Yeah, because I can't. I could attach. I could get a double attachment, but not enough to do anything to, right? I mean, because I can attach there, I can Raihan onto him. I don't know. Oops. Yeah. Poorly played on my part, but also unwinnable. I made a few modifications. Nothing I think that's better. To be perfectly honest. And we're starting with Crobat, so lovely time. cape. Okay. Wow. We really drew into nothing here. Let's get rid of one energy. Here we will grab a Gardevoir, get the attachment, put on the memory capsule, and be done. I probably should have put on the air balloon in case of a Marnie, and just didn't want to get caught up in the random person who has the tool scrapper deck. Since I Pachirisu, but I don't know Honchkrow, huh? So I really don't know what this deck is. Four Pokemon tools attached to it. Nice. So is he going to be impossibly big with four cape of tough? That would be incredible. Like a 400 HP Honchkrow. Yep, exactly. There it is, 400 HP Honchkrow. You gotta get respect for that. Gotta get some respect for that. Let's see if I get lucky. No, I do not. That was one of my additions. It is Honchkrow's not going to, I don't think. Oh, I see. So 30, 60, 90, 120. I'm going to retreat into here. I do get to do the magical shot. Yes, he's going to be able to attack, but 120. And he doesn't have a big enough hand to really make me worried that he's going to get much higher. I can Lucky Ice Pop. Well, all right then. A double. An interesting deck. I like the concept behind it, although you've bench locked, so really 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is as high as you're going to get. It's Lucky Ice Pop. Bummer. So I have to take the knockout here because that's really all I can do is heal the 50 and hope for the best. Yes. There is quality. Oh, it's almost comical. I mean, it's a really fun meme style deck. You're not going to beat new VMAX with it. You're not going to beat Jolteon with it. You're not going to beat... But you are going to beat Gardevoir VMAX. So, the 1337 beef. I'm going to play this out for you, brother, because this is going to be sort of your smashing success here. This is a deck with so many crazy working parts. I dig it, man. I dig it. I mean, doing 270 damage right now. That ain't nothing to sneeze at, right? If I had any way, well, I get to draw a card at least, so... Wow, turbo patches are a bad idea, aren't they? A very, very bad idea. Yikes. Yikes and yikes again. You can easily knock out whatever you want. If you've got a boss, you take out the Gardevoir V, and that's game over. I mean, it's already game over. This is how it's going to go down. The first, and I have to imagine my ELO is like so pathetic. And I'm not saying that, I mean, I'm not saying I'm just not sure what to do with Gardevoir VMAX, making it the center of the deck. Could it be a supporting character in another deck? Why? But yes, but why? I could, if you want to, there was a way around this energy-wise, but I did not want to make this about Arceus V-Star. I certainly could use the Arceus V-Star as an engine to get 3 energy on to Gardevoir VMAX quickly. V-Star ability to look up some healing cards or whatever. Like, yes, certainly, and maybe we'll do it for the very last game. But I just hate, I feel like I'm going to need that engine later. I have some ideas where I'm going to need that engine with some rough VMAXs, and I don't want to use the same engine over and over and over. That's just... Come on, let's hit once. Yeah. No, I don't want to end my turn that way. I want to end my turn this way. I mean, I have a feeling, I don't think I put Manphy in this deck, which, I mean, here we have a deck where we should beat it, right? We should, because he's weak to Psychic, and all I am is Psychic. But then again, Rapid Strike Urshifu is just a better deck that we will get to play at some point when it comes up on the spinning wheel. But for now, we've got Gardevoir. And I like Gardevoir. I really do. And I would have liked to have kept my VMAX. But in truth, I had a fairly dead hand. So this is a little better. Although I kind of would have rather been able to boss this turn. And maybe I can. Let's search the deck just to make sure we do have Crobats, 2 bosses, because what ideally, oh, what did I do? Oh, you dummy. And I put the wrong one up anyway. Oh my goodness. All over. I am dumb in so many ways. Wow. Wow. I blew that. I blew that one hard. Oh, I beefed it. Beefed it. Just foolish. Okay. So we're gonna put you up. We'll heal you. We'll heal some more. We'll heal up some more. Let's draw a couple cards. Yeah, we can evolve. And now, oops. Probably shouldn't have done that and given him more cards. But what, I'm just not thinking. Not thinking at all. I'll save it. At least we take a knockout. And we heal up. Maybe we get extraordinarily lucky this game. Maybe we get extraordinary. The luckiest thing we could... That is what I was going to say. The luckiest thing that could happen would be for them to concede right now. Our win streak is alive, sheerly out of luck of the pairing. Because you could see how rough Gardevoir VMAX was for us. But I'm going to take a win any way I can get it. Let's see who our next pairing is going to be. Before we move on to the next segment, there is a hard edit earlier in a game where I was losing, and I wanted to say why. Because my opponent made what I considered an unnecessary move. I got frustrated and I said something inappropriate. I've decided to cut that section out because it's not who I want to be. It certainly was a frustrated moment, but I said something inappropriate, nothing too harsh, but still unsportsmanlike, and I feel bad about it. Even though my opponent couldn't hear me and no one's going to see it, but I wanted you to know because I know other people feel the same way. But sometimes you make a play during a game because you want to be certain you're doing everything right before you win. To your opponent, that may seem like a move that's unnecessary, but to your mind, it may be something that you're just not positive of. Maybe you're fuzzy on the math. Who knows? It doesn't even matter because it's just a game, and we should all be better sports about it. And I'm going to try to do better. But that's why there was a hard edit, and I could have just let it go, but I just felt like it was important. I feel like I should be better and play better, and I was going to lose anyway, and I knew that, and I was okay with it. So there was no reason for me to get frustrated as I did. Anyway, we're going to pick a new Pokemon for the VMAX challenge, and thank you so much. I hope you'll stick with me. Here we are to pick the next VMAX in the VMAX challenge. Let's spin that wheel and see where it lands. Who we gonna get? Who do you want it to be? Flying Pikachu. Flying Pikachu. How exciting is that? I gotta love me a good Flying Pikachu. Come back and check it out. And please remember, be happy, be safe, and be kind. Thank you for watching, and I truly hope you'll be back. We'll see you next time.